talk about is you by yourself. Where's Party? Nokia. Like, I don't understand the strategy anymore. Let's say he would have just dropped Nokia, right?
Here we go.
Here's one. Let's say he would have just dropped, imagine this world.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So longtime collaborators Drake and Party Next Door have reunited for their first ever full-length joint album titled Some Sexy Songs For You, which officially dropped on February 14th. The 21-track album showcases the duo's signature blend of sultry, R&B, and melodic rap, arriving at a time when both artists are riding career highs. Although Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show dominated recent music headlines, Drake keeps his focus on delivering chart-topping music with this highly anticipated project. Party Next Door, who's a key OVO sound signee, has long contributed to Drake's biggest hits, including Come and See Me and Loyal, making his joint album a natural extension of their past collaborations.
Classic artist thing where it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like don't give me a warning shot. My next chapter, nigga. You just gave us a chapter.
You didn't like the Jid
Like
one
what is
either.
that? You just gave you dropped a record 3 weeks ago. What was the next chapter? You gave us a chapter. You gave us 21 songs, and none of them are outperforming any of Kendrick's records. The song that people talk about is You By Yourself. Where's Party? Nokia. Like I don't understand the strategy anymore. Let's say he would have just dropped Nokia, right?
Here we go.
Here's one. Let's say he would have just dropped. Imagine this world.
Yeah.
I'm Drake. I got low for a couple months. I let the Super Bowl go by, let the Grammys go by, blah, blah. Then I pop up, and here's my first single. It's called Nokia. TikTok goes crazy. Oh, the boys back. Oh, the fuckers battle. Da, 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 da. And my solo album's coming in a month or 2 months. Wouldn't there be a whole different perspective, a perception of him, and everything would look different than it does now? So now you've underperformed with this Party record like I told you was going to do. And now you want to sell us on the dream of a solo record that's going to crush everything again. Like, come on, dog. So where's it? As Head said earlier, it's like, I thought he was such a brilliant strategist, just like a fellow brilliant strategist, Kendrick. But what's your thing you always say, Head? He's like, he's not intelligent. He's just cunning in a sense, right?
Witty.
Cunning and witty. He's more cunning and witty. Cunning and what?
Witty.
What's that? Witty. He's more cunning and witty than strategic. You know, and the way he moves, like I don't get it anymore. It's like he's just frustrated because he likes being the number one guy. It's hard to sell the world that he's the number one guy. I don't care how many girls you have, that's your homegirls in the yacht doing those lyrics and shooting these little TikToks. You're not number one, dog. It's the die era. You're number two. You're a silver medalist. You're number one right now. And you're mad. And you can't hide it. So that same position, like Head saying earlier too, like, of you just being mad and everybody else just doesn't get it. It's like, no, we get it. We like you still, but we don't like how you're moving. And he still isn't moving right. So I don't get it. It's like,
Bro, go make your song.
he made songs at Party, made 21 songs, and none of them in the top 50. Not one song. Not one song they made together is in the top. No, the Die Trying, the pop shit.
What about
My bad.
Somebody Love Me? Is that not up there?
I don't think it's. Why are you getting beat by? You're still battling Not Like Us. Not Like Us is number 2 record in the country. How did that? Before we get out of here, one last thing.
Hey,
I get that people are going to say, okay, these records are doing well because of the pre-hype, post-game, Super Bowl, blah, blah. We've never seen nothing like that. Isn't Drake's presence furthering the Kendrick reign of why these records are still dominant? He's fueling Luther. He's fueling TV Off. He's fueling Not Like Us. He's running himself down to the ground and losing over and over again because of his actions. No?
Yeah.
And you think Nokia is gonna save the day? You can TikTok yourself to the end. It's not gonna save the day. It's not gonna change what the world is. Not gonna.
You
There's
can't
nothing you can
slide
do.
out of this one.
You can't give enough hugs out. It's not happening. But hey, what do I know, man? I'm ready for a solo album dropping in October. Okay, great.
Birthday.
Grammy Heck.
Yeah.
World knows you inspired this for me. And I'm like, that's all I need. Just tell them that. But I think the powers that be are sitting back because let's be clear. The powers that be want Drake to win. The powers that be need Drake to win. Let's be clear. Drake what they call, what's the word I'm looking for? He will cooperate with the system. Right? So you need Drake to win. He's actually the perfect thing for the system, right? He's half black, half white. We already talked about nigga, yarmulke, right? He's friendly. He's all these things. He lets everybody in. He's bigger than everybody. So the industry needs Drake to win more than they need Kendrick to win. Kendrick brings in troublemakers. Drake brings in hits. Kendrick brings in trouble. He brought trouble to, and what I mean by trouble, I'm not talking about to us, I'm talking about to the system, right? Kendrick is doing songs like We Gonna Be Alright and fucking To Pimp a Butterfly, and he's talking about the fucking injustices, and Drake is just talking about getting money, fucking bitches, having fun. Who the fuck you think the system wants to win, guys? Drake. So I'm thinking that the system is, these guys at the top are like, how can we save our favorite? Because let's be clear, there will be residue if Drake fucking falls off. There will be residue. You got to remember how many other artists that he helped. You got to remember, it's like when one tide rises, the other ones fall. There will be residue if Drake doesn't come back. We will need a new king. We're talking about the #1 streaming rapper for the last 10 years in a row. If we're gonna need a new king, then who is it gonna be? Who is even close? They don't want Kendrick to be the king. Kendrick is too fucking black. So I think that this person who is very powerful, very rich, very successful, figured out y'all two need each other. Because think about it. What is Kanye walking around with his shirt on with a what on it? A swastika. Drake is a Jew. So now when Drake stands next to Kanye, that goes away, right? When Kanye stands next to Drake, when Drake stands next to Ye, remember, Ye gonna give him the hardest records. Nigga, it's always big business, but I'm thinking from Ye perspective, what can be the one thing that no one saw coming? Me and the nigga that y'all all went against coming at all of y'all now. But I might be wrong. I know I have no insight, none of that, but I'm saying the way I think, why would he be trying to go against Kendrick unless he needed smoke with Kendrick? Because what's the famous saying? Your enemy, if you and me have the same enemies, then who are we? We allies now. Now they become allies. I might be wrong. I might be crazy, but what other reason would Ye go at him? Ye is going at, he's going at Jewish people and the blackest of the blackest rappers. Like, nigga, what are you doing? I think he has a plan. I think his plan is to come back with Drake. I think it's to drop an album. I might be 100% wrong. Drop a single, but I think that he's trying to show Drake, nigga, you could trust me. I'ma diss that nigga. I'ma go at that nigga. Don't worry, you sit back. Remember, he tweeted a few days ago, I love Drake. He's really this. I want him to speak at my funeral. Like, he's doing all these things to kiss up to Drake, to partner with Drake, to get what he needs, the same way he kind of did what he did with Hove, to get what he needed. Yeah, it's brilliant. They all smart, but to me, it's like, this is too low for somebody to not have a bigger plan that they go on. I just can't see it being like that.
And mind you, like, a while back, I think when he did the interview with Justin LA or something like
Justin LaBoy.
Justin LaBoy, he did say that the only person that can beat Kendrick in the battle is
You rap against Kendrick Lamar is really, it's a difficult task, but perhaps it's something,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm a psycho genius, so, you know, it could be, yeah.
Yeah, there you have it. Do not rap against Kendrick Lamar
Unless you're a psycho genius
unless
like
you're
me.
a psycho genius like Ye. Who's your big three?
Dylon, yay, that's it.
Boom. He's setting the stage. Kanye is Vince fucking McMahon. He understands. Remember, the reason I say Vince McMahon, he went from being the nigga in wrestling to the only nigga in wrestling when he became the villain in wrestling. When he tapped, the Mr. McMahon character came. Because now, there's no more heels. In wrestling, they call it heels. There's no more heels. The heels are now, he become the ultimate heel. He's considered the greatest heel of all time. A heel in wrestling is the bad guy. I believe that Ye is watching people like Vince, Walt Disney, and I think he's on another 40-year run in his mind. Like, he's like, I'm gonna be doing this till I'm 80, but I think that he's trying to find a way to get with Drake and do that shit. But what else we talking about?